Now, in ratio question, you might encounter question like this. And since we already talked about direct and inverse proportion, you cannot assume all of the questions are direct or inverse. You have to identify them. So I have given you 4 examples over here, and let's see, all right, and let's identify them together, okay? So again, whenever you're dealing with ratio question, just read the question properly, all right? And just think logically, all right? You can use your finger to help. In the previous video, I show you up, up, or down, down, that's direct, and up, down, inverse, down, up, inverse as well. So let's use that to help us, okay? Now let's look at the first example. The number of packet of potato chip and the total cost. Okay, so again, I have my potato chips. Okay, I have the packet number of potato chips and the cost. Correct? Now think about this. If I buy more potato chips, I buy more, which means I increase the number of packet of potato chips. What do you think happened to my cost? It should get more as well, right? I buy more potato chips, it should cost more. Up, up, right? Up, up. Okay? So we know that the first one here, it's a direct proportional. I was gonna write DP for short, okay? Now let's look at the next one. The time taken to run a certain distance and the speed of a runner. Okay? Now let's fill up what information I have, all right? So time taken, so I know I have time here. And to run a certain distance, so I have a distance. What else do I have? I have the speed. Okay? So what do you think is this? Direct or inverse? Now over here, the distance, okay, because they said a certain distance, let's fix the distance. So let's just give an example, like let's just say this is a 100-meter dash. All right, if we fix the distance, that's our constant, all right, that's our constant. So think about this. If I were to increase my speed when I'm running in this race over here, what do you think will happen to the time? I run faster, I should take lesser time, correct? You know, I should take lesser time to complete. And true enough, all right, and true enough, if I run slower for 100-meter run, if I were to run slower, my time to complete a 100-meter race should increase, correct or not? So can you see? Goes up, goes down. And in my previous example, I increase my speed, I should take less time to complete, correct or not? Go down, go up. So based on this, we know the second one, it's an inverse proportion, IP for short. All right, so can you see over here? So you just have to read properly, and you can just form a mini table like this and try to figure it out, all right, based on logical reasoning. So I have 2 more over here, so let's see. The total mass of apple, all right, so I have mass of apple, so I have mass of apples. What else? And I have number of packets. Okay? So think about this, all right? If I were to increase the number of packets, all right, I have like many packets of apple, all right? What do you think will happen to the mass? I should have more, right? If I increase the number of packets, I have from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and so on, I should have more mass, correct or not? Go up and go up. So this one again, it's a direct proportional. Okay? And the final example here, time taken to paint the fence and the number of people painting it. So over here, what are the variables do I have? I have time, I have the fence, and I have the number of people. Okay, now this fence again, that's gonna be my constant, so we are only painting one fence over here, right? Okay, so that this one again is going to be my constant over here, right? So let's take a look over here. All right, if I increase the number of people that is painting the fence, all right, what do you think will happen to the time? It should go down, correct or not? Okay, so similarly, if I reduce the number of people, all right, reduce the number of people that is painting the fence, I should have more time. All right, I will take more time to complete it, right? So again, down up, all right? So we know that this is an example of inverse proportional, all right? So in ratio word problem, all right, in ratio word problem, it's very important for you to read the question and identify them whether they are direct or inverse proportional. Then once you identify them, then you can use the correct method, which I have shown in the previous video, for you to tackle and solve the problem. Okay? Now, next video, we will show more example on on inverse proportional. Okay? Thank you.